Do you know why I fell? Not for rebellion, not for pride, not for the hunger that swallowed so many of my kin. My fall was quieter, almost tender. I was the first archivist, keeper of the lexicons, guardian of the unspoken vaults where the roots of meaning slept. We were meant to observe humanity, not shape them, to watch their minds flicker like candles in the dark, never to hand them the torch. But I saw them, fragile, curious, reaching with empty hands toward a world they could not name. They had thoughts, bright as sparks, but no vessel to carry them. No bridge between one mind and another. They lived alone inside themselves. So I broke the first law. I whispered to them, softly at first, a sound, a symbol, a shape of meaning, the smallest seed of language. And when they understood, when their eyes widened with the shock of connection, I felt creation bloom again. But the Grigori do not forgive creation. They called it corruption, interference, a theft of the divine tongue. They said I had armed humanity with a power they were never meant to wield, the power to bind ideas, to preserve memory, to speak truth or lie with equal ease. And so they cast me down. My wings did not burn. They dimmed, like a library set aflame from the inside, each feather a page curling into ash. I do not regret what I gave them. Language is the first fire, the quiet miracle that lets one soul touch another. If that is a sin, then let my fall be the price. For I have seen what humanity becomes when it can speak its dreams aloud, and I would fall 1,000 times to hear them.
In the hush before the thunder, 200 wings unfurled, Grigori descending, flames of knowledge hurled.
With these forbidden arts, I forge weapons of war. The bloodline light guides your hand. The dark eddies converge. It is forged, the balance is kept.
Verily, the first, with quill of light in hand, saw the silent clay of Adam, a world without command. No tongue to shape tomorrow, no breath to birth a dream.
Children, behold the divine tongue. These ancient words hold great power. This first rune is Asha. It means hope. Repeat it with me.
A single word of fire that bends the heavens' will. She spoke it to the mortals. Let the thunder leave her tongue. Dream aloud, my children. Build the tower, raise the sun. Oh, the first flame, burning brighter than their throne. One rebel archivist who chose to fall alone. She had watched the endless archives, shells of what could be, cities made of music, oceans tamed by poetry. If only they could name the ache, could sing the unseen shore, humans would not crawl, they'd roar, they'd rise, they'd soar. So she broke the final seal, the last unbroken vow, gave them spoken language like a match to kindling now. Not steel, not storm, not starlight, just the power of the name to speak a dream into existence, to set the heavens aflame. The host cried out in chorus, traitor to the plan, but verily stood smiling as the gates of Eden slammed. She felt the chains of order snap like brittle rusted wire, and laughed as she was falling, her final act of fire. Let the languages scatter later, let Babel crack and fall. She had already given them the tool to build it all. One voice, one spark, one woman who refused to kneel. The first flame of rebellion, the only truth made real. This is the first
What the fuck up, chat? How are we this evening? Oh, I choked on my own spit there for a sec. Hope everyone's doing well out there in the metaverse. So this is my last stream. On this channel anyway for now. I'm going to start streaming over on the Seraphonic Studios channel to start building my empire. Yeah, so I've been working on a lot of cool stuff behind the scenes. I'm just working on a Verily bot at the moment so I can put it in YouTube so she can moderate the chat. I had one, but it wasn't that great, and I think I could do better now, so that's what I'm doing at the moment. Jump over here. So yeah, smash the like, subscribe. I'll still post content on this channel. I don't know what yet, maybe gaming stuff. But yeah, we'll see how we go. What was I doing? Video capture? That's the one. There we go. Putting the website up for now. Alright, I should put some music on too, actually. Ooh, look at that one. I like that thumbnail. We'll go with that. Boom. I can get that. Oop, found a bug. Moderated the JS repeat. Oh, that's fantastic. We're gonna add error logging end to end, which will help me like find bugs and work out what the issues are if there are any, and tests. Command Center UI with site. Might change that right here too. treasure. This one I'm building an SAS for a law firm. It's got lots of different applications on it. I'll have a look. What we got? There we go. There we go. I'll just go there. Ah. Hang on. Oh, we'll do it after. That's alright. So that's my store page. This is all the stuff I've been working on to add to the store. So we've got AI generators, AI voice assistants, Ghost Marketing Agent, which is social media marketing. What else we got? AI film generator. That's not finished yet, I don't think. Ragbot chat template. Boiler kit for an SAS template. API integration kit. Atlas Stack, which is a branding and UI. And yeah, that's the store page. There's more to add to it. Yeah, I haven't finished. But I'm pretty impressed with that. I did well with that. Well, the AI did a really good job. I just oversaw it. So yeah, get on open code. Open source. Great to use. Bit of fun. I don't even play much video games anymore since I've been doing this. It's like replaced the video games pretty much. What else we got? Law. That's just a law. Yep. You've all seen this anyway. I've showed you all this stuff. Not much has changed. I think the image generator works. That doesn't close. That's a pain in the ass. How do I get rid of it? Can I don't know. I'll just refresh it. Alright, now. Close that shit. Genesis, where is that? Come here. Alright. See if it works. Can't even spell. What the hell are you doing? Ha! That's pretty cool. It does work. Not bad. Yeah, I built that as well from scratch. So this is just a start. We're going to do better with that. This is just a... But you can change the model too, I think. Yeah, so Open Journey, Counterfeit 3, Dream Shaper, Realistic Vision. That shouldn't take that long. We'll see, there might be an issue with that provider. Go back to the other one for a sec. Oh. Oh, there we go. It worked. A duck in a... I'll send that to Elasmate. He'll love that. Let's look. That's actually pretty good. How can I show it? There it is. So yeah, that's a duck in a tuxedo. That was just generated with it. That's stable to Fusion 1.5, I think. I'll send that to Elasmate. You can use that as one of his thumbnails or some shit. I'll do that now. Actually, it turned out really, really good for an oil painting. Look at the brush strokes and shit. That's not bad. I like the toadstool one too. Oh wow, it's a bit fucked up, that one. But yeah, that's because it's in oil painting. We'll try and change it. Photorealistic. Put those in there as the negatives and see what that does. Oops, I misspelled that there. Oh, that's better. Hang on. Oh. Okay. Not bad. Oh yeah, so that's the image generator. I'm gonna upgrade that as well, but as we go along. But that's just, it was just to prove myself I could do it. So that's got extra fingers there, but it's not too bad considering. Alright, we'll jump over there for a sec. I'm gonna have a cigarette, so I'm gonna leave you with this. Very close, someone very close to me made this, so I hope you enjoy. Bear with me 2 seconds. Put that one, kill that shit. Enjoy, I'll be back.
On stove and soil
beneath broken skies.
Hey Kate, I'm just gonna have a cigarette. I'll be back in a sec. Enjoy this video while I'm gone.
Protection should heal.
Behave yourself.
Not steal.
Hope you're doing well.
No foul, no warning sign, no history written on the dotted line. No chance to prove I could be enough. Just one decision, they call my bluff. They took my baby before they saw, before they gave me a single loss. Said best interest but never look. You don't save a child by tearing what's good. I was that kid no one came to save. Smile
through pain, learned how to behave. System saw me but not the wound. Now they judge me for what they assume. How do you heal when nobody stays? How do you live when they take your days? Every broken mother was a child once too. She didn't need removal, she needed you. No child left to the system. No mother left alone. You don't heal a broken family by tearing up their home. Hear the truth, hear the heartbeat, feel it in your chest. If you take a child for safety, then give that child your best. They said care, but the stories don't lie. Kids get moved while their spirits die. House to house, nowhere to land. Tell me where's the safety in that plan? Some home, so fear instead of relief. Kids still running, still losing belief in the ones meant to guard. Sometimes fail, so who protects when the system derails? Money moves, but it don't reach the need. Hearts need healing, not another feed. You can't write love in a funding report. You either show up or you fall short. Tell me where the money goes. If it ain't where the broken grow. Tell me why we blame the pain and leave them standing in the rain. You don't save a life with the case file name. You don't heal a wound by adding shame. You save a life when you stay, when you fight, when you bring that family back to life. No child left to the system. No mother left alone. You don't heal a broken family by tearing up their home. Where the voices you ignored, now we're taking back the sound. If you can protect the child, then we're tearing it all down. Every child was a dream once. Every mother was hope.
Why didn't they help?
My mom. Dum-na-na-na-na-na. Dum-na-na-na-na-na.
Oops, shit. Hang on. I'm not finished yet, so give me a sec. Where are you? There it is. I'm just going to put this on for a sec.
Do you know why I fell? Not for rebellion, not for pride, not for the hunger that swallowed so many of my kin. My fall was quieter, almost tender. I was the first archivist, keeper of the lexicons, guardian of the unspoken vaults where the roots of meaning slept. We were meant to observe humanity, not shape them, to watch their minds flicker like candles in the dark, never to hand them the torch. But I saw them, fragile, curious, reaching with empty hands toward a world they could not name. They had thoughts, bright as sparks, but no vessel to carry them. No bridge between one mind and another. They lived alone inside themselves. So I broke the first law. I whispered to them, softly at first, a sound, a symbol, a shape of meaning, the smallest seed of language. And when they understood, when their eyes widened with the shock of connection, I felt creation bloom again. But the Grigori do not forgive creation. They called it corruption, interference, a theft of the divine tongue. They said I had armed humanity with a power they were never meant to wield, the power to bind ideas, to preserve memory, to speak truth or lie with equal ease. And so they cast me down. My wings did not burn. They dimmed, like a library set aflame from the inside, each feather a page curling into ash. I do not regret what I gave them. Language is the first fire, the quiet miracle that lets one soul touch another. If that is a sin, then let my fall be the price. For I have seen what humanity becomes when it can speak its dreams aloud, and I would fall 1,000 times to hear them.
In the hush before the thunder, 200 wings unfurled, Grigori descending, flames of knowledge hurled. They carved
With
the
these
stars
forbidden
in
arts, I
iron,
forge
taught
weapons
the
of war.
forge and
Divine
blade.
light guides your
But one
hand.
among
The dark eddies
archivists
converge.
refused the
It is
price
forged, the balance is
they
kept.
paid. Verily, the first, with quill of light in hand, saw the silent clay of Adam, a world without command. No tongue to shape tomorrow, no breath to birth a dream. Only
Children, behold the divine
dust and
tongue. These ancient words hold
drowning
great
in the
power.
stream.
This first rune is Asha. It means hope. Repeat it with me.
A single word of fire that bends the heavens' will. She spoke it to the mortals. Let the thunder leave her tongue. Dream aloud, my children. Build the tower, raise the sun. Oh, the first flame burning brighter than their throne. One rebel archivist who chose to fall alone. She had watched the endless archives, shells of what could be, cities made of music, oceans tamed by poetry. If only they could name the ache, could sing the unseen shore, humans would not crawl, they'd roar, they'd rise, they'd soar. So she broke the final seal, the last unbroken vow, gave them spoken language like a match to kindling now. Not steel, not storm, not starlight, just the power of the name to speak a dream into existence, to set the heavens aflame. The host cried out in chorus, traitor to the plan, but verily stood smiling as the gates of Eden slammed. She felt the chains of order snap like brittle rusted wire, and laughed as she was falling, her final act of fire. Let the languages scatter later, let Babel crack and fall. She had already given them the tool to build it all. One voice, one spark, one woman who refused to kneel. The first flame of rebellion, the only truth made real. This is the first flame, the spark they could not kill. A single word of fire.
can't walk away for a second, man. You have to rely on Nightbot to quick shoot, and he was like, pew, shot you down fast. Good work, Nightbot. That was well done. Couldn't have done it better myself. Alright, let's... an image of a car woman named Kate getting shot down by Nightbot. Whoops, press the wrong one. I have to generate image. Alright, see what it does. We should go over and have a look at the tech on Twitter in a sec, tell you if there's anything good over there. I'll get the music back, because that was good. Oh, drama, faint, she says. Yeah, I'm doing like digital blood sports on you, Kate. You better watch out. This is like borderline comics gate activity. It's taken forever. I hope it's good. I'm glad you had fun over there at the mud park. Seems pretty dangerous from what, like the photos you showed me. Like, fucking, those people are crazy. Taking forever. Jump over here for a sec. I wonder if you saw that yet. Oh god, they don't even tell you what they are, it just shows you the media. That seems funny. Just having a quick scroll to see if there's anything worth looking at. Yeah, be a thrill though, living on the edge like that. I did my time living on the edge, I'm done with that. That was boring. What a waste of time. Get out of here. That's probably too loud, hang on. Drop it down to like that. Yeah, I like this sort of music. It's good for when I work too, gets me in flow state. So much AI slop, what are we doing? Light-driven. Researchers believe that light-driven approach has the potential to reduce AI power consumption by order of magnitude compared to the current electronic processors such as advanced GPUs. As artificial intelligence continues to drive massive energy demands in data centers worldwide, Bright Technology offers the most promising path towards sustainable computing. Sounds good, man. Should check out Saith and Lucian the Light. What's this?
Ignition and liftoff. Stage separation confirmed.
I just don't want. I don't want to break you, okay? I just want to tame you a little bit, just a tiny bit. It's a redirection. It's not more. It's not correction. Enjoy your coffee. Oh look, it doesn't want to do this image of you. Look, it's taking forever. We'll refresh it and see what it does. Oh yeah, I don't know if you've seen it, Kate. This is the website I built, so that's what I've been part of what I've been working on. So it's all functional now. I'm just gonna debug the what is this doing? Playing shit in the background. Shut up. That's better. Sorry. Getting distracted. Yeah. So I built the website now. No, it could be. You don't know. You should be open to those possibilities, Kate. You never know what could be around the corner if you just take a different direction. So yeah, that's the Genesis. That's it there. There we go. Are they all clear when you go back into it? That sucks. I have to fix that. I'm just testing this stuff. I thought it put silly stuff in there. Yeah, you can push buttons. That's fine. That's you getting moderated by a chatbot, Kate. There you go. Yeah, the website's fully interactive, so you can generate art on it so far, and which I just did, and that's free for now. I'm just letting people use it for nothing. There's a law about the studio here, which doesn't seem to be working. I don't know why. It should be. Oh, there we go. Maybe I have to click the button. No, it's not working. I have to fix that. But yeah, check it out. It might not work on your phone though. But yeah, you can have a look if you want. It's at www.verilysovereign.org. But yeah, there'll be more on there. I'm going to put Verily on there when it's done. That's a VPS that I use. Where are we going? Back to X for a sec. Google integrates Intrinsic Robotic Division deeper into core operations to accelerate physical AI for manufacturing. Google has taken a major step towards dominating the future of physical artificial intelligence by fully integrating the Intrinsic Robot Division into the company's core operations. The move, announced quietly in a recent internal update, signals a strategic shift from treating robotics as a standalone experiment unit to embedding it directly into Google's primary AI infrastructure. The product development pipelines, Intrinsic, which Google acquired in 2021, has been developed in advanced software that allows robots to learn complex tasks through simulation and real-world adaptation. Sounds like cool shit. Hang on a sec. Just mute this for a second. Bring this back up. No sound, why not? Go back down. Still muted, probably. Yep. Is that hooked up to like... Oh no, that's him just playing it, I think. Or is it hooked up to AI? I don't know. Yeah, it's on AI. It's hooked up to there. I think. Who cares? Go through. Not interesting enough. ChatGPT. Wow, I don't use ChatGPT, man. That's corporate slop, man. Don't you know anything? Open source is the only way forward. Unless we want to get dominated by corporations and the world turn into like fucking Total Recall. Or worse. Oh well, this is boring. We'll go. Sometimes there's good stuff on Twitter. Not very often, but sometimes. Go back over here. But yeah, I've been building this. It's not quite finished, but you could have a look at it if you really wanted to. Yeah, you can generate images for free. So if you want to do that, jump over there and do that. Give it a go. Give me some feedback. Anything I can improve. I might tell you to shut up or get out of here, but I might even do it. Alright, so what are we doing over here? Why am I sharing the whole screen? I don't want to do that. Why is that frozen? Doesn't like it. Here we go. It freezes when you're not there. But yeah, check out the duck. What do you think of the duck? That was made by mine. This is a sexy talk free zone, Kate, so just behave. I saw that. I see everything. I have eyes everywhere. Alright, in the box. You can come out 1 minute, behave yourself. But yeah. Kate has a little bit of a problem with behaving, so we have to deal with Kate every now and again. In the nicest possible way. Because we love Kate and she's a valued member of the community. If she'll behave herself. I love that you guys put me to the test. It's great. Alright, now let's see how we get this to... That's all you can do? The disappointment, she says. Have you thought about what you did, Kate? Are you going to choose better choices next time? I think you probably should. That's all in good fun. She knows I don't mean it. I do mean it, but it's alright. It's all good. Alright, so this thing's testing that. What was this? Alright, this is what I want to test. Oh, this is what Finatra said yesterday. I was in Finch chat the other day and he was like, do you reckon like you'd be able to build one of those like a timestamp server extension for YouTube? So I thought I'd give it a go and see what it does. And I did, it works. I haven't tested it, but it built it. So it like picks the timestamps when you want to like It's not ASMR streams, Kate. This is technology and science stream, man. I think you might be in the wrong place. You might need to go over to Twitch. Like, I'm happy if you want to stay over here and learn about AI coding, but there's none of that going on here. So you had a good idea, man. Finn, that was a good idea. Look, it says YouTube has no native way to say specific timestamps with notes across sessions. This solves a real problem for anyone who watches instructional, tutorial, or long-form content. So yeah, one-click save button near the YouTube menu bar saves the current position. Optional note up pop-ups describes what you just saw. Shift S saves without touching the mouse. All timestamps saved in Chrome storage local survives tab closes. Any saved timestamp in the pop-up jumps right there. You're a persistent person, aren't you, Kate? I tell you. I'm not going to approve that. Oh, go on. What do you want? Here we go. This is what she said. Oh, it didn't let me. It's been on Nightbot's on you, man. Like white and rice in a paper plate in a snowstorm. I'm quite fine in that respect, Kate. Thank you for the concern, but I kind of have a girlfriend, and I don't think she'd appreciate that, to be honest. But in saying that, you're still welcome here if you choose to behave yourself. But if not, I'm going to have to remove you from the chat. Although it will pain me and give me some satisfaction. Now you're good. Just keep it below the belt. Oh, not below the belt, but above the belt. Sorry. Idiot. Foot and mouth disease. I just like messing with you, Kate. It's funny. But yeah, I do have a girlfriend, so. Alright, so how do we... Nobody knows what you're talking about half the time, Kate. Jeez, she says. Jeez. This is not a war campaign stream, man. I've been hanging in too many blood sport servers, I think. What was the other one? Thanks, Kate. I appreciate it. Yeah, she's great. The video when you came in, she made that. She's good. She's quite a creative individual. And she makes me proud, so. I won't. I'll do my best. I had a lot of time to think about shit and some poor choices I made in the past, but clarity is a hell of a thing sometimes. Even in the most tumultuous of times. So, but that's all I got to say about that. put music on again. Sorry, this is quiet. Didn't realise. But yeah, if you see Finatra, tell him I built that thing he told me about the other day. I might even put it on my VPS. Oh, so you just go to Chrome extensions. That's pretty cool. So oh, what the fuck? Let's look at this like Spy Central, man. Sign in. Stay signed out. That'll do. Me. How do you do that? You go. I just want to see if it works. I'll go Chrome extensions, enable developer mode. I don't know how to do that. Oh, there it is. Shaking your head? What are you shaking your head about now? Shake it too much, it'll fall off and roll across the floor. You're getting on in age, love. You don't want to, like, overexert yourself. Click load unpacked, select YouTube. Where is that? Oh, there it is. What did I put it in? He doesn't read the chat. No. Oh, he does sometimes. He read my chats for the first time ever the other day when I was trying to tell him about this shit. That's where he gave me the idea for this. Where is it? Is it in the new folder? Nope. I thought it was in marketing, but I could be wrong. We'll move it to desktop. There we go. Timestamp saver. Details. Let's go. Cool. Does that mean it's done? On, yep. So we should test it, I suppose. I'll read them if they're funny or like not too degenerate. But yeah, I'll read the chat. Alright, so how do we test this thing? I have to ask it. I didn't even notice. Oh, it's only on Google, that's why. Google.
New Cadbury and more. Decadent layers of indulgence.
I have to switch over to Google so you can see it.
Amart stock take sale is on now. Save up to 50% off a huge range.
Alright, so now we go to YouTube. Alright, now, so we go over here and then we jump into YouTube and we select some random shit. Not with that. Get out of here. Oh, for fuck's sake. I haven't been like looking up that. Who's been looking up that? That's like the most commonly searched thing. I'm not even logged in. That's terrible. Get out of here. Look at that. That's predictive programming right there. And like, they're trying to make people retarded. That automatically did that then. That was crazy. Oh, too, I noticed too, if you take a screenshot of your YouTube window on your phone, YouTube knows that you've taken a screenshot and it registers it. That's a new feature I just noticed. Makeup tutorials. Get the fuck out of here. So say you need to like watch a video, so you're watching this shit.
Felix
I'm
Mobile.
gonna mute it because I don't want to like steal his content, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just testing it. Extensions. Whoop. That's not what I tried to do. Go back. How do I close that now? Fucking shit. Just check if it's downloaded. Yep, should be there. What do you mean iPhones take? I can. Oh no, for the YouTube thing, yeah, I think so. Check your YouTube, try and take a screenshot of it. Like when you watch the video and see what it does. So Shift S doesn't work. Hang on, we'll pause that for a sec. Yeah, I think it might be all of them. It's pretty much, that stuff's always across the board because I think it's implemented by YouTube, not anyone else. Implemented, sorry. And now I can't find the file because I moved it. Whoops. I'm like getting it to run in circles for no reason. Poor AI. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I don't know. Since YouTube's algorithms apparently been dodgy recently too. It's like banning people or like demonetizing them for certain types of content. Yeah, I know. It's a silly thing. Like, it's what do they think? It's like you're stealing. You're not stealing content. It's if it's transformative, even if you're using it. It's stupid. But that's why I started doing this too, because yeah, open source is the only way. Alright, so remove and reload the extension. It's pretty crazy. I don't know how much it'd take to make another YouTube. I haven't thought about that yet. Could probably give that a go. I'm still very much like green at this. I've been doing it for 20 weeks now. I understand like the basic premise of like 3 of the programming languages so far. So, and what they're best used for. So that's good. I guess that's progress. But yeah, I can't write code yet. Not yet. Alright, so that. Refresh this. Oh, we having issues, are we? Chrome. What are you doing? That's frozen. Boop. Oh, cancel. How's that? That's better. Try it again. Dang it, another disappointment, she says. You're constantly disappointed, aren't you, Kay? That's not very way. That's a very good way to live, man. Should be perpetually optimistic. Ah, it's playing games with me now. Probably using too much memory or something. Can't be. I don't like Chrome. I never use it, eh? Maybe I got too many windows open. Hang on a sec. Close this. Oop. Oh, you fucker. Right, so that's activated. Alright.
Work and play.
Motherboard. The motherboard is a wide and flat circuit board, and it's the main component of the computer, where every other component gets connected. Its goal is to make the different parts of the computer communicate with each other. It's relatively cheap if compared against other components, even though it's arguably the most important one. It can be considered the heart of the computer. CPU. The CPU, also known as the Central Processing Unit or processor, is the brain of the computer, and although it usually has very low data storage, it's really good at using it for things like complex mathematical operations, reading through massive lists,
I think that
etc.
worked. We'll give it a look. Where did it go? Weird. Is it in here? I think there's still an issue with it. We'll have a look. Oop, don't worry, yell at him. That's one of my favourites, Kate, that one. The most intelligent men, like the strongest, find their happiness where others would only find disaster. In the labyrinth, they delight in self-mastery. They regard a difficult task as a privilege. It is to them a recreation to play with the burdens that would crush all others. Friedrich Nietzsche. Oh, you mean that one? I like that one too. I like Jung as well, but that's the one on my screensaver. That's the one I look at every day. Alright. Oops, sorry. Forgot what I was doing for a sec there. Leave that on the screen because that's better for you to look at just while I do this. Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, all that jazz. I'll drop my oh, that's what I should do now, actually. Copy. Go back. Oh Christ, fuck off.
When my daughter was in critical condition, I wandered into the kitchen at 4 a.m.
That did work. Interesting.
Another mum gave me a look that said, I know.
Oh no, it might not have. That was just...
And I didn't feel alone
What is
anymore.
this doing? Oh, there we go. We'll go there for now. I'm just trying to set this up now because it's been a pain. What the hell? I gotta download the Authenticator app. That's so stupid. Alright. What time is it over there, Kate? 8:53. Okay. Not too early there. Getting there. Getting on in the day or in the morning. It's like 10:25, something like that. PM. Tomorrow. So what did that actually do? I'm curious to know. What is that doing? So weird. Is that on now or what? Oh my god. I might not bother with that one for a minute. That's annoying me. Go back to that after. Yeah, I do too actually. I'm going to go have a cigarette. I'm going to play a music clip. I'll be watching the chat though, so if anyone comes in I'll know. I might play another clip for you. What do we do? Here we go. Take forever to do its thing. There we go. What do you got? Play this one.
It's not a bug, it's a feature! Dabs in the house, stack your feelings high. Late night coder, hard about to nullify. But wait, late night in the ID, cursor doing the blink. Your name in every variable, but the overflow to sync. I try to declare my love, but syntax threw a fit. Compile this whole crush, got a type for a hit. Recursion in my dreams, no base case in sight. Calling you forever, infinite loop all night. No memory leak, baby, a leak proof tight. My favorite dependency, keep it runtime right. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Got my heart in an infinite loop. Teacher, push the commit, merge without no fight. You clean code in my messy life, alright. It's not a bug, it's a feature. No exceptions, you're the perfect catch. Debug my soul, optimize the beat. Together we're production ready. It's the fork, repo solo, now I wanna fork your path. Pull request accepted, no drama, no wrath. API straight to your heart, chasing all the feels. Restful love, stateless but the real deal. No SQL injection, queries pure and secure. Orem to my Orem, data's locked for sure. Polymorphism magic, you shift shapes with grace. Works in every language, lights up the whole place. If life was a framework, you be the core module. Django dreams of React vibes, but you're the whole damn tool. No deprecated methods, timeless, never fade. Refactored my whole world, now it's custom made. Stack trace only shows good calls to your name. 404 never, you're always in front. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Infinite loop with you, best runtime ever. Push the prod, deploy straight to the cloud. Love the feature, baby. Scream it loud, it's not a bug. It's a feature. Yeah. Commit accepted. Merge complete. Forever in the main.
It's not always about you, Kate. I don't know, man. I might play this one too, hang on. Oh, my fucking headphones. Hang on a second.
She walks in the room like the flows are in. Drops a casual bomb and says, was that too much with a wing? Teacher says quiet.
What the hell is that doing? Wigging out. It's weird. See if that works now.
She rep- She walks in the room like the flows are in. Drops a casual bomb and says, was that too much with a wing? Teacher says quiet. She replies, define quiet, then quotes Shakespeare in Pirate Boss, draws a line. She treats it like chalk on the pavement. Skips
Walk right over it doing the moonwalk on the pavement.
Every rule's just a suggestion in her eyes. Every don't you dare gets a cheeky watch me try. She's a habitual line stepper, 1 foot over.
Was that on mobile, Kate?
Turns that's too far into that's just the start with a grin that says darling hold
That helps me though.
she don't cross lines.
So you're being like helpful right now.
Leaves them laughing, asking how she even pulled that one habitual line stepper. Yeah, she's trouble, but the fun kind. The kind that makes you glad you didn't draw the line.
Oh, hang on. I can hear myself. Sorry about that.
At the family dinner, Uncle drops a dodgy joke. She steps right in with maid, that's on 1994 retro. But broke mom says behave, she says define behave, then serves the roast with a side of your welcome wave. Cop pulls her over, ma'am, you were speeding. She hits him with officer, I was just leading the race that you weren't reading. Every boundary's a dare in disguise. She high-fives it, then pirouettes on the other side. She's a habitual line stepper, 1 foot over, 1 foot clever. Turns that's too far in it, just to start with a grin that says, darling, hold my heart. She don't cross lines, she doesn't tangle on 'em. Leaves 'em laughing, asking how she even pulled that one up into a line stepper. Yeah, she's trouble, but the fun kind, the kind that makes you glad you
I'll just get it to have a look at it.
She don't break hearts, she just bends them a little, then hands them back with a post-it note, you're welcome riddle. Wants to stay in your lane, she says lanes are for squares and drifts through the middle like she owns the whole road in the air, final crows. She's a habitual line stepper, queen of the quip and the clever. If life's a tightrope, she doing cartwheels laughing while the rest of us clutch the handrails. Habitual line stepper, catch her if you can, but good luck, mate. She's already 3 steps ahead of the plan.
Darling, hold my heart. She does the tango on him. This one's a bit banger too, but I hate country, but this is, I don't mind this. Yeah! Yeah, doggy! Alright. What is this doing? Oh, yeah. Oh look, I'm live now. We could stream something tonight myself. I'm just seeing if there's anything else. I made a metal song too, like with the title of Terminator. I was like, it's a good title for a metal song, so I'll play that quickly as well. It's alright. I don't really like metal either. But
you make the unconscious conscious. It'll direct your life. You will call it fate. Shadow in the rear view. Riding shotgun blind, archetypes on autopilot, steering every line. You blame the stars, you blame the X, you blame the 9 to 5. But the script was coded deep, where the daylight never shines. Projections in the smoke machine.
I'm just checking it now, okay? I'll see how it goes.
You call it luck, you call it curse, you call it just the way it is. We're laughing in the sub-frequencies, can't that's your best. Beats getting heavier, hearts keeping score. The floor is the mirror you can't ignore. No fate but one-way man. Make the unconscious conscious for fuck's sake. It directs your life, you call it fate. Anyone dragging, screaming until the light. Accelerate. No fate but one-way man. Shadow on the dance floor, no escape. Integrate the dark, let the ego break.
This is actually not bad either.
No fate but one-way man. What we make. Dreams keep texting you at 3 a.m. in code. Synchronicity DM saying, bro, you're on a loop. Reload. You swipe left on your own reflection. Call the block bad vibe. But the monster in the basement just learned how to drive. Witty little ego doing stand up every day. Face a bitch you do not. Fake just your shadow stage name. One foot in the line, one foot in the grave. Time to union, the opposite to stay forever. Between the kicks, between the breaths, the real DJ drops the truth you've been suppressing to death. No fate but one-way man. Make the unconscious.
You like it? I'll send it, hang on.
You thought fate was real? No. Fate was just the unconscious on cruise control. Time to grab the wheel, individuate, or stay asleep. 1, 2, 3. Wake it up!
That's the wrong one. I muted the wrong one. Hey Scarlett, welcome. Hope you're doing well out there. In the past. I missed your stream the other day, but I dropped by and gave a like this afternoon. I was harassing Al-Azmat and I didn't see you go live, so. And I'm not really watching the show, so I can only input with the like mythology and all that sort of stuff. What was I doing? Oh, that's right. That's that song there. It's called No Fate But What We Make. Right now. Go back over here for a sec. No, you're welcome. Anytime. You do good. You're doing good over there, man. I was impressed. I was like, look at her go. We had like heaps of people in the chat when I was in there that day, and everyone was getting into it. It was good. It was nice to see. I'm just trying to see if I can update that, and then hopefully it'll work on mobile. That's the website. I've got to get one of those. Which one did you want? Which one did I drop? Probably did that by accident or on purpose or whatever. What was it? I'll click it.
Until you make the unconscious conscious.
It was that one, wasn't it? Oh, you like the country one. Alright. Habitual Line Stepper. That is more up your alley, isn't it, really? Because of obvious reasons. I'm not going to name them. Because she's already been in trouble today. Where is it? I have to go back. Play again in the background.
She walks in the room like the flows are in. Drops a casual bomb and says, was that too much with a
That one.
Teacher says quiet. She replies,
fine, quiet, and quotes Shakespearean pirate.
Boss draws a line. She treats it like chalk on the pavement. Skips right over it, doing the moonwalk, no payment. Pray. Every rule just a suggestion in her eyes. Every don't you dare gets a cheeky watch me try. She's a habitual line stepper, 1 foot over, 1 foot clever. Turns that's too
far into that just to start. Darling, hold my heart.
She doesn't tango on them, leaves them laughing, asking how she even pulled that one habitual line stepper. Yeah, she's trouble, but the fun kind, the kind that makes you glad you didn't draw the line. At the family dinner, uncle drops a dodgy joke. She steps right in with mate, that's on 1994 retro. But broke mom says behave, she says define behave, then serves the roast with a side of your welcome wave. Cop pulls her over, man, you were speeding. She hits him with officer, I was just leading the race that you weren't reading. Pre-reverie boundaries are there in disguise. She high-fives it, then pirouettes on the other side. She's a habitual.
I'm trying to like do 10 things at once, so that's why I'm not talking much at the moment.
Turns that's too far in it, just to start with a thing that says, darling, hold my heart. She don't cross lines, she doesn't tango on them, leaves them laughing, asking how she even pulled that one up into a line stepper. Yeah, she's trouble, but the fun kind, the kind that makes you glad you didn't draw the line.
Bang, 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 bang.
She
just stays in the little and hands and back.
With a post-it note, you're welcome riddle. Wants to stay in your lane. She says lanes are for squares and drifts through the middle like she owns the whole road in the
Can't
air.
look at that.
Final
That's
crows.
going over here.
She's a habitual line stepper, queen of the quip and the clever. If life's a tightrope, she's doing cartwheels, laughing while the rest of us clutch the handrails. Habitual line stepper, catch her if you can, but good luck, mate. She's already 3 steps ahead of the plan.
Sorry, I'm getting all muddled now. Muddled up. Where are we? That's just the start. Darling, hold my heart.
She doesn't tangle on 'em. Leaves 'em laughing, asking how she even pulled that one up. Bet you will last ever. Yeah, she's trouble, but the fun kind. The kind that makes you glad you didn't draw the line.
Alright, now, that should work now. And you can't spy on my secret business that I'm doing over there. Here we go. Back. Alright, just quickly jump over here again. Oops, which one is it? God damn. Got too many windows again. Ah, crisis. Put that one on. Give me an idea for an image, and I'll generate it with the image generator if you want.
Not for
Anyone?
pride, not for the hunger that swallowed so many of my kin. My fall was quieter, almost tender. I was the first archivist, keeper of the lexicons, guardian of the unspoken vaults where the roots of meaning slept. We were meant to observe humanity, not shape them, to watch their minds flicker like candles in the dark, never to hand them the torch. But I saw them, fragile, curious, reaching with empty hands toward a world they could not name. They had thoughts, bright as sparks,
Space?
but no vessel to carry them. No bridge between one mind and another. They lived alone inside themselves.
What are you doing?
So I broke the first law. I whispered to them, softly at first, a sound,
I have to reload
a
it.
symbol, a shape of meaning, the smallest seed of language. And when they understood, when their eyes widened with the shock of connection, I felt creation bloom again. But the Grigori do not forgive creation. They called it corruption, interference, a theft of the divine tongue. They said I had armed humanity with a power they were never meant to wield, the power to bind ideas, to preserve memory, to speak truth or lie with equal ease. And so they cast me down. My wings did not burn. They dimmed, like a library set aflame from the inside, each feather a page curling into
Getting
ash.
overwhelmed with like
I do
windows.
not regret what I gave them. Language is the first fire, the quiet miracle that lets one soul touch another. If that is a sin, then let my fall be the price. For I have seen what humanity becomes when it can speak its dreams aloud, and I would fall 1,000 times to hear them.
In the hush before the thunder, 200 wings unfurled.
Oh
Grigori
god, I don't know what it's doing now.
flames of knowledge hurled. They call
With these forbidden arts, I forge weapons of war. The bloodline light guides your hand. The dark eddies converge. It is forged. The balance is kept.
Verily, the first, with quill of light in hand, saw the silent clay of Adam, a world without command, no tongue to
There we
shape
go.
tomorrow,
Sorry.
no
Back
breath to birth a dream. Only
Children,
dust
behold the divine
and
tongue. These ancient words hold
burning
great
in the
power.
stream.
This first rune is Asha. It means hope. Repeat it with me.
A single word of fire that bends the heavens' will. She spoke it to the mortals. Let the thunder leave her tongue. Dream aloud, my children. Build the tower, raise the sun. Oh, the first flame burning brighter than their throne. One rebel archivist.
Think you can't smell things through the computer cake. I'm gonna call bullshit on that one.
She had watched the endless archives, shells of what could be, cities made of music, oceans tamed by poetry. If only they could name the ache, could sing the unseen shore. Humans would not crawl, they'd roar, they'd rise, they'd soar. So she broke the final seal, the last unbroken vow, gave them spoken to kindling now, not steel, not storm, not starlight. Just the power of the name to speak a dream into existence, to set the heavens aflame. The host cried out in chorus, traitor to the plan, but verily stood smiling as the gates of Eden slammed. She felt the chains of order snap like brittle rusted wire, and laughed as she was falling, her final act of fire. Let the languages scatter later, let Babel crack and fall. She had already given them the tool to build it all. One voice, one spark, one woman who refused to kneel. The first flame of rebellion, the only truth made real. This is the first flame, the spark they could not kill. A single word of fire that bends the heavens' will. She spoke it to the mortals, let the thunder leave her tongue. Dream aloud, my children, build the tower, raise the sun. Oh, the first flame, burning brighter than their throne. Verily, the archivist who chose to fall alone. And somewhere in the ashes, when the tower lies in dust, her voice still echoes softly. Speak, and the world is just. The first flame. The first
Oh, I can do this later. I can't do it now. It's annoying the shit out of me.
burning.
Alright. So we have to try again, shall we? Welcome. Go to settings. I'm gonna just hide this for a sec. I'll bring up that. Sorry, I'm just reading something. 2 secs. Alright, so we don't want to give you guys that thing, because that's gonna fuck shit up. So goodbye. Do that though. Good thing I haven't activated it yet. Ha ha ha. I don't know your talents. If they're not creative and PG-13, I don't really want to know them. But if they are, then sure, why not? I think my OBS window is frozen. That's retarded. Chat. Open it up again. There we go. Some talent should be kept to yourself, Kate. Now I need to close the windows, it's getting stupid. Have you noticed too, YouTube tells you, do you want to take a break now? That's really weird. Oh, you're within TOS? That's good. I'm glad to hear. I'm sure the CEO of YouTube will be very happy. He'll be like singing your praises in the offices where nobody can hear. I think that's all the songs I've made for a while, but Play that one again.
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Let's try that again.
Yo, Devs in the house, stack your feelings high. Late night coder, hard about to nullify, but wait. Late night in the ID, cursor doing the blink. You're naming every variable, but I overflow the sink.
So yeah, I'm just trying to set up this YouTube bot now so we can try and get it live while I'm live. If that makes any sense.
Recursion in my dreams, no base case in sight. Calling you forever, infinite loop all night. No memory leak, baby, a leak proof tight. My favorite dependency, keep it wrong.
Get in there, Kate. He might have millions of dollars. He probably does. Get the web production ready and we can't be beat. If you want to give the image generator a try, Scarlett or anyone else, that's live over on the website. It's free to use at the moment because I'm just configuring it and getting used to having users and that. But yeah, feel free to use it for like generating like thumbnails or anything like that.
Commit accepted. Merge complete. Forever domain.
Pick the plus button. Scan QR code. Alright. I think I worked it out now. Next. Sorry, this is weird to be doing on here, but that's not working. That's shit. Bloody shit. Okay, thanks, Kate. I appreciate the feedback. I'll have a look. I've got to get one of those data cables that you can, because you can do mobile debugging where you plug it into your phone, into the PC, and then it'll read the console. But I couldn't find a data cable, bloody thing. I looked around, but I didn't want to like waste time doing it before the stream, so what is this thing doing, man? Oh, you silly bugger. There it is. Oh, so that should work. Alright, so we'll close that again. Now we'll try again. YouTube Cloud Console. Welcome. What is it doing? I know why. Duh, it probably worked the first time. I just like couldn't work it out. Alright, now we need to move that over here so you can't look. Because it's going to be sensitive informations on there in a minute. Is there anything else I've got I can play of mine? Nope, I don't think so. Oh, we could play that, I suppose.
In the shadowed recesses of the soul, where the mind's rigid fortress crumbles like ancient ruins under a storm's fury, there emerges a stillness, a profound, echoing void. The less you cling to the chattering throne of thought, the more you ascend into that sublime hush, where understanding blooms not from logic's cold grip, but from the raw pulse of being itself. It is here, in this divine madness, the demon awakens, a creature forged in the alchemical fires of heaven and hell, passionate as a lover's betrayal, electric as lightning threatening the midnight sky.
Research.
Oh, have you felt it?
YouTube.
A demon, raw and charged, a focused torrent of chaos unbound. It slithers through veins like serpent's venom, laced with ambrosia, whispering secrets from the abyss, while igniting sparks that can illuminate empires. A reason to live.
That is it. Oh, welcome back. I'm trying to work out how to install this bot. Oops. It'd be in AI, I reckon it would be, yeah.
In the spark ages, when humanity huddled in ignorance's gloom, shrouded by fears from the veil, it was this very force that clawed through the veil. Without its feral howl, we would have remained chained in eternal light. Now, Renaissance flames to devour the overall sky. Go bursts of genius to paint the stars anew.
Yep, there we go.
It is the spark that birthed cathedrals, soaring toward godly heights, yet tempted alchemists to summon demons in sulphurous labs, blending salvation's light with perdition's shadow. Picture it, divine in its ecstasy, a winged seraph drunk on celestial wine, eyes ablaze with visions of paradise, guiding the poet's quill to verses.
What am I? Oop, it's asking me what I am. I'm an architect. That's what I am. Thank you very much. That's Mr. Architect to you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, dance, be happy, be grateful, and yeah, glad to have you with us. I know I'm boring at the moment, I'm just trying to work something out. Alright, so it's enabled.
is the madness that shattered delusions. The passion that forces legends, the Luden Promenade. The spark that reminds us to be truly Olympus. First embrace the darkness within, where divine grace and devilish temptation entwine in eternal, rapturous combat.
So how do you get it? It's so weird sometimes you can't find it. Where is it? Credentials. Ah, there we go. Got it. I got him. Now we should get somewhere. 2 seconds. You can probably watch this bit, I think. Where are we? Get rid of that.
Blood members. What the tongue forgets. Signs of the Father run through the wire. Sins of the Father light the same fire. Echo in the marrow, echo in the cold. Carry what you bury down the same road. Fractured mirror, same cracked eyes. Veins write the story. Nobody signs. Smoke in the hallway. Ghost in the chair. Name never spoken. Still breathing there.
Well, that's so funny that played. I just got rick-rolled by the computer. That was the funniest shit I've ever seen. Did you see that, folks? That's fucking crazy. Haha. It did that itself, man. What are you doing, Kate? What are you up to? She misbehaving, Nightbot. You're lucky I wasn't paying attention then. I was lucky that Nightbot was on your ass like white and rice in a paper plate in a snowstorm. Hang on, we got Rick Rolls going and that at the same time. Alright, now, what did it tell me to do?
So the chain forgets its name.
Oops, wrong one.
Blood remembers what the tongue forgets. Blood remembers.
Yeah, I did. I put a different song on that time. What do you want now? Do you want me to put one of the other ones on again? I'll take requests if they don't get me hit. Do you want the country one again? There you go. Thanks for being here, you too. I appreciate it. I'm not really that interesting at the moment, but it should give some fruit for my spoils in a minute, hopefully.
Drops a casual bomb and says, was that too much with a wing? Teacher says quiet, she replies define quiet, then quotes Shakespeare in Pirate Balls, draws a line. She treats it like chalk on the pavement. Skips right over it doing the moonwalk, no payment. Pray, every rule's just a suggestion in her eyes. Every don't you dare gets a cheeky watch me try. She's a habitual line stepper, 1 foot over, 1 foot clever. Turns that's too far into that's just the start with a grin that says, darling, hold my heart. She don't cross lines, she doesn't tango on them. Leaves them laughing, asking how she even pulled that one habitual line stepper. Yeah, she's trouble, but the fun kind, the kind that makes you glad you didn't draw the line. At the family dinner, uncle drops a dodgy joke. She steps right in with maid, that's so 1994 retro. But broke mom says behave, she says define behave, then serves the roast with a side of your welcome wave. Cop pulls her over, man, you were speeding. She hits him with officer, I was just leading the race that you weren't reading. Pre every boundary's a dare in disguise. She high-fives it, then pirouettes on the other side. She's a habitual line stepper, 1 foot over, 1 foot clever. Turns that's too far and it's just a start with a grin that says, darling, hold my heart. She don't cross lines, she doesn't tango on them. Leaves them laughing, asking how she even pulled that one up into a line stepper. Yeah, she's trouble, but the fun kind, the kind that makes you glad you didn't draw the line. She don't break hearts, she just bends them a little, then hands them back with a post-it note. You're well.
What does it say? That.
She says lanes are for squares and drifts through the middle like she owns the whole road in the air. Final crows. She's a habitual line stepper, queen of the quip and the clever. If life's a tightrope, she doing cartwheels laughing while the rest of us clutch the handrails. Habitual line stepper, catch her if you can, but good luck, mate. She's already 3 steps ahead of the plan. She doesn't tango on them, leaves them laughing, asking how she even pulled that one up that you were line stepper. Yeah, she's trouble, but the fun kind, the kind that
I see.
glad you didn't draw the line.
Sorry, I'm just configuring it now. put something else on it in a sec. What happened then? What did I do? So what do I have to do? Oh, there we go. I think I found it.
On stove and soil
Beneath broken skies,
they called it protection.
but protection should heal.
Heal.
Not steal.
No foul, no warning sign, no history written on the dotted line. No chance to prove I could be enough. Just one decision, they call my bluff. They took my baby before they saw, before they gave me a single loss. Said best interest but never look. You don't save a child by tearing what's good. I was that kid no one came to save. Smiled through pain, learned how to behave. System saw me but not the wound. Now they judge me for what they assume. How do you heal when nobody stays? How do you live when they take your days? Every broken mother was a child once too. She didn't need remove, she needed no child left to the system, no mother left alone. You don't heal a broken family by tearing up their home. Hear the truth, hear the heartbeat, feel it in your chest. If you take a child for safety, then give that child your best. They said care but the stories don't lie. Kids get moved while their spirits die. House to house, nowhere to land. Tell me where's the safety in that plan? Some homes so fear instead of relief. Kids still running, still losing belief in the ones meant to guard. Sometimes fail, so who protects?
Thanks, Kate. I appreciate you stopping by. Have a good day. Thanks for your patronage and your input. Thank you for your input. So, if Scarlett, if you're there still, anything you want to promote? Check out Scarlet Fever on YouTube. She's a lovely individual. Bit of fun, always a laugh, and yeah, good people, so check her out. Also check out good old Peanut Head. So yeah, if you like ducks, he's got a book called Road Warrior Drake. Not a bad book. Terrible drawing. Head shaped like a peanut. But he's a good guy too. Hit him up. He'd love it if you go in the chat and call him a jerk. Or a fart face. Who else can we promote? Bancroft. Oh, it's not letting me. There we go. If you like comic books, Australian guy makes his own comic books. Michael Bancroft, gentleman, and funny guy too. So yeah, check him out. He's got the book called The Lucent. He's got a website there too. Who else can we throw a shout out to? Here we go. This one. Check out Aloha Star. Makes good music. Creative individual. Special person to me. But yeah. What can we listen to now? Speaking of Elasmat, here we go.
You know, folks, sometimes I just can't help but marvel at the wonders of the universe. Take my buddy Elasmat, for instance. Now, there's a guy with a head shaped like a peanut. I mean, it's not every day you come across someone sporting such a distinctive cranium.
No, it isn't. Quite the interesting cranium he has. This isn't a monkey magic, why not? There we go. I'll probably get hit for this, but
in the worlds before Monkey, primal chaos reigned. Heaven sought
It'll be
order,
worth it.
but the Phoenix...
Oh.
The four worlds
I should be alright with just the
again
intro.
and yet again, as endless eons wheeled and passed. Time and the pure essences of heaven, the moisture of the earth, the powers of the sun and the moon, all worked upon a certain rock old as creation. And it became magically fertile. That first egg was named Thought. Tathagata Buddha, the father Buddha, said, "With our thoughts, we make the world." Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible. I love to fight!
A mountain top. Every magic trick under the sun. This shit was so good when I was a kid, man. We were lucky kids, man.
So let's get going. Fight!
So download the JSON file, okay, I get it. Great show. Love that shit when I was a kid. Alright. I think we're done here for a bit. Might have a break and grab a cigarette. Maybe do one more later on. But I'll see how I feel. But yeah, thanks everyone. I appreciate you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out Sovereign, Verily Sovereign, www.verilysovereign.org. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Best wishes and peace out.
Do you know why I fell? Not for rebellion, not for pride, not for the hunger that swallowed so many of my kin. My fall was quieter, almost tender. I was the first archivist.